I gotta feed the goats and clean up manure and do all the normal morning stuff. So I'll check back in here in a second. Let's see. Yeah. I don't know who's in, but I'm out here doing this farm work. So, what is this? Good morning. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, CE, how's it going? Yeah, I've been out hunting the last few mornings, so I haven't been able to do too many live streams or anything else. So kind of hard in the hunting stand. We don't get good service where I hunt and all that. So, but I'm out here. I gotta get everything ready to go today and do all the fun stuff. So I gotta clean up all the hay droppings, and I got another little spot down here. It's a little A-frame for the goats that I throw it in, and they get to use it for bedding and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just cleaning up the barnyard right now. So normal morning here on the farm. Usually I'll stop in at live streams and tuck it in my overall pocket here. But I thought, well, I'll set up and see what's going on. You can see I have all the fun stuff. Hey Kirby, I popped out of your live and I'm just doing my farm work right now. Crazy Chicken Lady, and good morning. It's good to see everybody over here. Love it. Oh, you were on a different stream. Oh, you went on your Ninja account. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. The white dog's a LGD, so she's out of the barnyard right now. She's out doing her thing. So yeah, fun stuff. Manure, lots of it. If you look right there, it's a daily chore around here. You guys poop a lot, don't you, Arabelle? Huh? Let's see. Grab her. Yeah, she's a good girl, but she sure does poop a lot. Huh, Arabelle? You're a good girl, huh? Yeah, she's a good girl. Hi, baby. So I'm in Oregon, Frank. Thanks for stopping by. It's early morning out here in the mountains, so you can see the sun's just starting to come up. I think sunrise was just a few minutes ago. So we're doing all the fun stuff out here. I got a bunch of stuff to do today, and getting out there in the woods this evening. So doing good. Rashidi, thanks for stopping by. Doing great. Good to see you in here. Make sure to double tap that screen. There we go. We got up to 4. We got 12 folks in, 4 people. I'm going to keep raking manure. Hi, Sharon. Change the angle here, see if I can get the goat tower. There we go. Let's see if any of the babies decide to hop up there. They've been loving this goat tower. They perch up there and look all over. Yeah, see, the chicken poo's terrible. I got turkey poo to take care of, all that kind of stuff. And then on top of it, we got all these guys, and they output way more manure than any other animal. You guys just eat so much. Else join? Let me share. Let's see. Hey, we got all kinds of people. Nice. Oh, we got 4 on right now. Yeah, Marvin. Yeah, lots of fun. Yeah, we use the manure for gardening, Rashid. We compost it down and do all that stuff, and then it just breaks down, and we use it for all kinds of gardening. Once it breaks down, it's got a lot of nitrogen in it, so it's great for growing vegetables and fruit trees and everything else. So that's what we use it for. I got a pretty decent manure pile, hay pile that the dog's going through right now, and uh, she likes to dig through it because it smells good. But we have local folks, they come pick it up for their garden too because we get way too much for our own gardens. So we post it up, free barnyard mix of manure, and they come and grab it, load up a trailer, and haul it out of here. And they've been using that for their stuff. So I'm going to go over the hay pile and go get some hay for these guys. So hay pile's right over there. So I'm going to go get these guys fed and get them taken care of. Good stuff. Let's see who else we got here. Yeah. Nice. Thanks, Grafted Branch. Thanks for popping in. I've been out here uh, raking and cleaning stuff up. Rashidi, I'm outside and there's a breeze, and this is what I figure. I figure when my time's here, it's here. That's the whole thing. So I don't really worry about wearing a mask. I'm in a wide open area, and I've never had any ill effects from cleaning up any of the manure or anything else. So I wear a respirator at work, and that's an enclosed area. But here, I've never had any ill effects. What you got, Joe? Huh? Oh yeah, yeah, it's good stuff. It's a lot of fun to watch these guys. I was hoping they'd climb the tower up there, and it's all what it is. Well, like I said before, as far as PPE and masks and stuff like that are concerned, I figure that if people want to get mad at me on a live stream, they can just shut off the live stream. They don't have to watch, and I'm not looking for advice I didn't ask for. That's the whole thing. So I'm outside. This is all dirt. It's not a confined space. I already know what the PPE requirements are for dust control and everything else. I've worked in industrial settings for the last 24 years, and I know what hazardous exposure is. So I've worked in pipe and plumbing and everything else. And when it's appropriate, I'll wear it. And then when it's not, I don't worry about it. I don't get sick. I don't have any ill effects. I have been in this area for over 30 years and never had an ill effect from anything. And I've been working around animals for a long time and never had an issue. So, there again, when it's my time, it's my time. I don't get to pick that. So that's the way that I look at it. And, I take care of my animals, and my animals are well cared for, and I don't have any issues with that. So I'm out here, these guys are well fed, they're happy, everything else, and that's the way it's got to be. So I got to go grab them some water. Well, thank you so much, CE. Looks like we got. Oh, nice. Thanks, Opal. Welcome in. Just got done refilling the water for the animals, so they have been drinking a lot. You keep hearing old Stacy the rooster there, Grafted. Yeah, he's definitely the top of the food chain here, so to speak. But no, I appreciate it, CE. We got a few more things to do around here. I'm looking at the time. We got to get the kids to school and everything else too, so they're gonna have to load up. But let's see. Let's do a little tour here and just check on everybody real quick, because everybody's nice and fed. I'll take you guys around. I'm gonna go ahead and switch the camera around here. All right. Wednesday's calling for her baby. She's got lots of milk in her. All right, let's see. What's up, Stacy? You gonna call the girls? See if he'll call on demand this morning. He's just over there enjoying himself. My daughter works at the kitchen, so she brought home a bunch of scraps, and this kind of launched him in here, so I'll have to clean that up. Yeah, he's definitely a healthy rooster. He's a pretty rooster, too. And he's got his two girls there. Those are our two main layers right now. The other ones are getting ready to lay. So our little Americana there. And we got another one. We got a barnyard mix, a straight run. And so we ended up with a whole bunch of roosters in the straight run. So we ended up turning them into stew. And then all of our other girls are hanging out in the coop there. And they got all their fresh feed. So we feed them straight flock raiser, along with the other supplements and everything else. So they're pretty happy right now. And our next expansion is going to be right over there. That is actually going to turn into Jolene's outdoor house. And then I built a play fort for the kids, and they don't really use it. So the play fort's going to get turned into another chicken coop, and it'll match the rustic motif of this one. So yeah, these are all really healthy birds. We got a couple that we're trading for mites right now that we picked up. We actually got 2 hens for free. And the reason why we got them for free was that they were getting picked on by the other place's roosters. And they were like, well, we don't know what to do. But I honestly think that the hens were a little bit unhealthy. So they're quarantined off. And we're treating them for mites right now. So once we get that taken care of, we should be good. Oh yeah, there you go. Fluff up, Stacy. Yeah, the playhouses are a great way to go. So we got all the good stuff there. Let's go check out all the babies over here with their fresh hay and fresh water. They're pretty happy. You notice that all the docile goats hang out at one feeder. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. You know, we have just a little bit over an acre here, so we're kind of micro farmsteading, so to speak. And so we got a pretty good size enclosure for these guys. We went with 3,000 square foot enclosure, and they have their barn and they have all their toys and everything else. So we've really prided ourselves on, you know, giving these guys the best we can. Hi, Nutmeg. She came up. Hi, Maggie. She a good girl. Yeah, Nutmeg. She's a good girl. Yeah, she's just always, first thing in the morning, all she wants is love. Yeah. Nice little baby. And then we got these guys over here. Sharon and Ozzy, of course, take the top tier. Hi, Cher. She's a good girl, too. She's going to make a great milker. Very good milker. And Ozzy, he's really coming along nice as a pack goat. He's doing really good. He's a nice, strong boy. Yeah, the goats are fun. Just, you know what you want them for. You know, if you want meat goats, the boars are probably the best. If you want dairy goats, I mean, we've done good with our Nigerian dwarves. The Alpines produce a lot. A lot of people say to go with a La Manche or a Nubian. It just all depends on what you want to get out of them. But these guys have been great. Peppercorn and Nutmeg, those two, they were dam raised, but they're super friendly. We've spent a lot of time with them out here in the barnyard, just giving them love, snuggling them, spending a lot of time with them, getting them associated with the, um, everything else. Yeah, when you're ready, I mean, there's so many good goat resources. I think Mark Warnke is probably the best goat resource out there when he starts talking about, the different uses and everything else. I really like his stuff, especially for the goat packing and everything else. He sells a lot of stuff on his website. It's all marketing and promotion, but he does share a lot of great information too. And that's why we went with these alpines instead. Plus, they're a lot hardier. I mean, the Nigerian dwarves are really hardy too. These guys overwintered great up here. But yeah, Mark Warnke, he's got some great stuff. So I'm very happy with a lot of the information he's provided. Go over and check on our two nice mamas over here, our dairy goats. Now they're very like one human oriented, so they kind of take off and do their thing. So they're truly my wife's goats. So Wednesday here, she's still got one of her babies on her, and then Winona over there, she only had one kid, and you can see she's got the right body to drop triplets or even a quad, but she didn't. So I also think because of her age, she's 3 and she's kind of the top goat around here, so she does a lot of headbutting. But she does produce great milk. Her butter fat is awesome. The cream we get off these guys is great. And Wednesday, she had twins, so her milk production's really good. She just doesn't have the best udders and teats. No offense, Wednesday, you're still coming to age. She's, got a little bit smaller teat on her. Winona's got like regular, good old goat teats, and she's easy to milk. You'll just get one grip, and she just hoses milk out. So, but Wednesday here, she's a good girl. Huh? Are you a good girl, Wednesday? You tore your collar off again. She likes to rub on the fence, and she tears her collar off. She can be kind of a naughty little goat. Yeah, she's a good girl. Let's check on everybody else. Let's go see how the quail are doing. I think they're going to probably need a water refresh too. Go over here and see what the quail are up to. Yeah, they're doing quail things in here. Hi, quail. Yeah, they're still kind of nestled down. But we still are getting a dozen eggs out of them a day. So it's a lot of fun. They're doing really good. Let's go into their little enclosure here. We're going to probably have to swap them over the winter enclosure here sooner than later. Little rooster there. He's just hanging out. Guarding a feeder. Huh, buddy? Sure are cute little birds. They're a lot of fun. They were fun to hatch. Really high success rate on the hatching. So they did really well with all their hatching and everything else. I'm sure I got some eggs in the mix here. It's always like an Easter egg hunt, getting their eggs out. These guys need their own coop cam. Ah, baby. Little hen there. She wants to come out. No. They like to, they're very flighty. They don't fly very far. They're like a wild quail. But when they escape, they're so small that they're difficult to catch. Hi, Turks. So the incubator that we're using, we have like 3 different ones. I honestly, the only one I know the name of is the YJ, which was one that my wife got off Amazon. And that one was okay, but we got a couple different incubators. One has like a rotating table on it, and the other one was like a styrofoam type. And the one with the rotating table, these guys hatched out of. The YJ Day was the one that we used for the quail, and the quail, there again, we had like an 80% hatch rate. We ended up with 2 dozen hatching eggs, and we got 20 quail out of that. Plus we added additionals that were already sexed, so we knew that we had a lot of hens, but we still have a few more roosters in there too, and then we're going to start hatching. What are you looking at? Huh? Got our turkeys out here. They're just kind of staring out into outer space. Still early morning for them. I need to put a roosting tree in here for them. They like to roost up on top of the IBC there. So the IBC was a free thing, and we turned it into a little enclosure for the turkeys. And we still need to put a roof on this. So we just got it kind of temporarily put up. So they're going to have a nice metal roof on here, and that way it'll keep the snow off of them in the winter. They'll still have this open area over here, and we'll get the wire and the mesh all put up in place. So yeah, it's definitely a lot of work for sure, but we're getting there. So it's actually working out good. So just a few more things to do before winter sets in. And then even when winter sets in, there's still quite a bit of stuff we can do. You guys gonna put on a show? Oh yeah. Here we go. Ramp war. It's always Sharon and Arabelle. Arabelle's got her hackles up. Arabelle. You're looking pretty fluffy there. This is the fun part of goats. Yeah, so in the winter, last winter we had multiple days where we were at 4 to 5 degrees. And then we had one day where I got up in the morning, it was minus 20, and it warmed up to 5 degrees above during the day. Most days were daytime highs are about 21 or 22 degrees, and nighttime it'll be -1, -2. And then when we get a big Pacific storm front that blows in, we can get we can get a lot of snow, and then the temperature comes up into like the mid-20s. But during the winter, it gets very cold here. It's extremely cold. So it's just part of living in the mountains. You know, we moved out here to have an actual winter, and we get real winters here. Because we were living in Western Oregon, and during the winter, it's basically 6 to 9 months of rain constantly, and it's gray and it's gloomy. And here, it might snow for 3 or 4 days, but then we get this kind of sky. You know, it's just a clear sky. We got the sunrise over the Paulina Mountains coming up over there. Not a clear view through here, but if there wasn't any trees, you'd be able to see Paulina Peak and the Newberry volcano. It kind of goes up and drops down into the crater, and it slopes down. It's a big shield volcano. And then over that direction, way beyond our neighbors, there's Mount Bachelor there, and the Three Sisters would be there, and Broken Top and all that. So we're kind of in a valley, but it's not really a valley because it's 4,200 feet above sea level. So Pepper. Hey, Pep. Hi, Sharon. You gonna demonstrate the goat tower, huh, girl? And slink up there. Yeah, a lot of blackberries in Western Oregon. They're invasive. They're highly invasive, and they're everywhere. Over here, it's way too dry, way too dirty, and there's just not enough biome to support it. There we go. Good girl, Sharon. They really like this tower. I don't know. We could probably do goat TV. I'm trying to figure out how to weatherize and put up like a live streaming can. That way we can do all that stuff. You guys behave yourselves. Chickens are being naughty. But I would like to do like a camera that looks over the barnyard here. One for the chicken coop, one for the quail coop, and also one for the turkey coop. Good morning, Colleen. How you doing? Thanks for popping in. Are you guys being naughty over here? You picking on each other? Stacy, you're supposed to maintain order. Oh, there we go. Yeah. You naughty birds. Now they're all talking. Yeah, it was a little rough this morning waking up for me, but 4 a.m. comes and I sit up out of bed like nothing and get out here to these guys. Yeah, the chicken TV. So I was thinking of doing like a coop angle similar to that, where everybody could see in. Yeah, the girls are out. They're doing their thing. That was this particular bird here came from another farm, and it was another case of roosters being mean. And you can see that Stacy, he's pretty gentle. Oh yeah, see, that's what I want to have. I want to have multiple cams for the barnyard. These guys, they're all being naughty this morning. Turkeys are behaving, but they always behave. When Stacy really starts getting on a roll in here, these guys, they start to gobble. So the two toms, they'll start gobbling, and the hen, she just kind of watches everything. She's just like, I'm so glad I'm in with these two boys and not that boy there. And of course, Joe, she's out patrolling. Come here, Joe. Come here, baby. Come here. What are you watching? Joe, come here. Well, come here, baby. Who's over there? What do you hear? She's a good guard dog. She's a good girl. Come here, Joe. What do you see over there? I don't see no deer. Something got her attention. Come here, Joe. Come on. Well, come here. Oh, I guess I'm going to have to come out there. You big lazy girl. What are you doing, huh? Yeah. I had to come out here, huh? Hi. She's been doing her job all night. Laying around, waiting. Yep, she's a Great Pyrenees. She's been doing her job all night long. Chico girl. You watch out for them bad animals, huh? Bad people. She's a good girl. I gotta let my other dogs out. Are they not behaving? Yeah, she's a good girl. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people see her. You know, notice how her body shape is and everything else. She's 7 months old, but a lot of people see her and they're like, that's not a Great Pyrenees. And it's because she's got this big long mane on her, and then she's got the shorter front paw coat and all that stuff. Oh, good girl, you're taking good care of yourself out here, huh? But she's got this nice big long curly tail, and she's got those big old biting jaws when she wants to use them, huh? If you need to. But she's got the big girl bark, huh? Yeah, she's a good girl. Joe. Sometimes she's naughty. But for the most part, she's a good girl. She patrols everything. Nothing comes on our property. No deer, no bobcats, no cougars, no coyotes. We have some wolves running around here too. Looks like Kirby popped back in. He was doing his cam. Well, she's been... It's funny, Colleen, I came out here at 4 o'clock in the morning, and she was just curled up in a ball. She was napping. She didn't hear anything go bump. Huh, girl? Look, she wants to be a lap dog now. Huh? Yeah, she's being a lap girl. I'll have to flip this around. Oh, you naughty girl. Look at this. She's wanting... Oh, I know. I know. You're getting all excited, huh? She's a good girl. When she wants to be. You can be a naughty girl too, huh? No, don't you do that to me. Yeah. She's a good girl. She's a good girl. She doesn't notice she's not clamping down on me or nothing. She knows the difference. She knows what she's supposed to clamp down on. And we got her from a sheep and cattle ranch north of us. And her parents, they just laid out there like big lazy dogs. No belly rub time. Oh, she does. She's a very smart girl. And now it's belly rub time, huh, Joe? Yeah. Very content girl. Hey, we spoil all of our babies. All of them. We got so many. But she's a good girl. Got a big set of paws on her. Big stout dog. She's nice and well built. What are you doing? You gonna get me? You gonna get me? Yeah. She knows who her people are, though. She's really good. The only thing, food aggression. That's the only thing she really has, and we've really worked with her, hand feeding her and doing all that kind of stuff. And trained dogs and all that kind of stuff, so we really try hard to work with her and make sure that we try to break her of that. She doesn't nip at me, but my wife and the kids and grandkids, all that stuff. It's one of those things, but I think it's also because I spend this special time with her every morning. But she also knows who the boss is, huh? Who's the boss? No, yeah. I'm the boss. I'm the boss. I'm the boss. Huh? You dirty little dog. You dirty little baby. Good girl. Yeah. Yeah. So, she's a great dog. She really does her job well. And you can see she's just a little mouthy. We don't need to bite. No bite. No bite. Okay? Just take the love. Good girl. Yeah, she's a pretty good girl. Oh, let's go back in and harass the goats a little bit more. I don't consider it harassment too much, but these guys, they're silly. Yeah, I'm going to probably have to cut this off here in the next 5 minutes, so get the kids to school. But, Sharon. Hi, baby. What are you doing, huh? She likes this vantage point. Sharon, you going to talk? So the Nigerian dwarves, they're real vocal. So if any, grafted, if you want to get a Nigerian dwarf, just expect to hear a lot of bah. They are real vocal. These guys, they have a really soft voice. And so, Sharon, she'll talk a little bit. Depends on if there's food involved. So, yeah, she's up here doing a full survey of everything. Aren't you, Sharon? Come here, girl. Hi. What? Are you? Oh, I know. What are you doing up there? Can you see everything, girl? Look at how sure-footed they are, though. I mean, right out there on the edge of the board. And it's really good for their muscular development. And something Mark Warnke says is that you want to teach your goats to fall gracefully if they're going to fall. And so it's not the climbing part, it's the falling part. And so that's why we built this. And so, but she'll make a flying leap off the top of this, land on all 4 feet, no problem. I considered making this more of a sloped surface, but with the 2 balance beams in place and the gangplanks having their slope and angle, it seemed to work out pretty good. Sharon, you gonna come down, girl? Come on. Come here, Sharon. You a good girl. Come here, girl. Now you're being naughty. And we'll go check on the rest of them. So 90% of a goat's day is spent eating. They're silly animals. And they like to eat a lot. Don't you, Nutmeg? Hi, Meg. Hi, girl. And another thing about goats is you can choose whether or not you want to pull them or not. And, like Arabelle there, she never grew horns. She was naturally pulled. So she never had to go through the experience of being disbutted. Ozzy was disbutted, and so was Sharon. We're leaving Peppercorn. He's a wether, and a lot of people say, well, just disbud the wether, otherwise they start headbutting and all that. But he's such a gentle goat that he doesn't have any issues. Joe, you don't need to be doing that. You leave them alone. Check her out. She's just being naughty. Joe. Yeah, Ozzy. Now that goat there, he's probably up to about 100 pounds right now. And he's only 5 months old, but he's a big, heavy goat. And he's a big boy, big, gentle boy. He's like a giant puppy dog. And Nutmeg here, such a good girl. Huh? She just always wants attention. Huh, Nutmeggy? Yeah. Yeah, she's a good girl. My wife says she has little ducky lips. She's got her lipstick on, huh, Meg? You can tell that she's been handled a lot. Yeah, she's a good girl. So yeah, that's about it for the farm chores this morning. We'll have midday chores too, but we have a lot of other stuff to get taken care of. Joe, you gonna watch your babies? You got to guard your babies. And then you have this, the little climbing goat. And she's like, don't leave me. I got to go, Maggie. I got to go. She's a good girl. So I hope everybody enjoyed watching all the farm work and the morning chores this morning. Thank you for stopping in and watching and commenting and engaging and the likes and everything else. So just trying to, do the right thing. So anyways, Grafted, thanks for stopping in. Kirby, thanks for stopping in. I always appreciate all the support and everything else. And as long as I'm in cell range, I'll pop into all your guys' lives too and show you guys all the support. So really appreciate it. So you guys all have a great day, and I'll see you on one of your lives.